are going through very difficult times. Something is deeply wrong with the human story. We are a species capable of love, beauty, and extraordinary intelligence. And yet, again and again, the fate of millions fall into the hands of a few ruthless men who would burn cities, destroy nations, and sacrifice human lives without hesitation to achieve their ambitions. We are watching it happen again. And the question we must finally confront is not only about them, it's about us. It's always about us. Why do human beings, why do we keep allowing themselves to be led by people who crave power more than truth, domination more than peace? Why do we allow them to do that? The ancient Gnostics understood something unsettling about evil. Its greatest ally is not strength. Its greatest ally is human sleep. We're all asleep and we need to wake up because evil rarely appears openly. It disguises itself. It wraps itself in religion. It waves the banner of nationalism. It appeals to tribe, identity, and ancient fears. It tells people that their survival depends on defeating someone else. Suddenly the world is divided into us and them. And once that illusion takes hold, almost anything becomes possible. War, prosecution, mass destruction. Because people who might otherwise live peacefully together are taught to fear one another. The Gnostics called the force behind this illusion archons, not simply demons from mythology, but systems of deception, structures of power that thrive on ignorance, fear and blind obedience. Their greatest weapon is not the sword, it's not guns and bombs, it is control of the human mind. If people can be made to hate in the name of God, if they can be made to kill in the name of country, if they can be convinced that questioning authority is betrayal, then the chain is complete. And there is another powerful force that keeps this machinery running, the modern media system. 24-hour news, television debates, and the endless noise of social media creates a constant stream of outrage, fear, and distraction. Narratives are shaped, amplified, simplified, and repeated until people begin to accept them as truth. Complex realities are reduced to slogan. Nuance disappears. The result is a population that reacts emotionally instead of thinking clearly. In this environment, manipulation becomes easy. Lies travel faster than truth. And the story that serves power is the story most often told. And the most dangerous men on earth, they become almost unstoppable. So how do we stop them? The answer is both simple and difficult. Wake up. Question those who demand loyalty but shows no compassion. Question leaders who need enemies in order to maintain power. Question every ideology that asks you to hate people you have never met. Because the moment human beings begin to see clearly, the machinery of manipulation begins to break down. A conscious population is very difficult to control. So perhaps the most radical act today is also the simplest. Refuse to play the game. Refuse to be pulled into cycles of anger and tribal hatred. Refuse to let others decide who your enemies are. Step outside the manufactured drama that demands your loyalty and your outrage. The moment you stop reacting to the script written by those in power, the control begins to weaken. Because systems of manipulation survive only when people continue to participate in them. And the quiet decision to see clearly and to refuse the role assigned to you may be the first real step towards breaking the chains. The future of humanity will not be decided only by presidents, generals, or billionaires. It will be decided by millions of ordinary people choosing whether to remain asleep or to awaken, to reject fear, to reject hatred, to refuse to be turned into tribes that can be manipulated and sent to destroy one another. You know, the ancient Gnostics believed that a divine spark lives within every human being, a light of awareness that tyrants cannot extinguish, but they depend on us for getting it. Because the moment enough people remember who they truly are, the chain will fall away, and the power of those who rule through fear will begin to crumble. The real battle between good and evil may not be fought on distant battlefields. It will be fought in the human mind, and the outcome depends on how many of us choose to wake up. These are difficult times. Stay safe. Thank you.